the first Muslim Caliphate. Good actions are a guard against the blows of adversity. Taking pains to remove the pains of others is the true essence of generosity. He should know that his heart is empty of faith when good advice has no avail upon him. When an honorable person obtains knowledge, it humbles him, and when a legislator obtains knowledge, he becomes proud. Run away from greatness, and greatness will follow you. Beware of pride, because you will be returning to the earth, and your body will be eaten up by the worms. Life comes to pass, yet death is very much closer. Good conduct is when one does not require reward in exchange for a good deed. I have been given the authority over you, and I am not the best of you. If I do well, help me, and if I do wrong, set me right. A man who is shy and modest is an amazing character, but a woman who is shy and modest is beyond amazing. The greatest truth is honesty, and the greatest falsehood is dishonesty. The more knowledge you have, the greater will be your fear of Allah. Cursed is the man who dies, but the evil done by him survives. God blesses him who helps his brother. He who avoids complaint invites happiness. It is a matter of shame that in the morning the birds should be awake earlier than you. Do not cut down a fruit-bearing tree. If an ignorant person is attracted by the things of the world, that is bad, but if a learned person is thus attracted, it is worse. The more knowledge you have, the greater will be your fear of God. Speaking less is wisdom, eating less is healthy, sleeping less is worship, socializing less is the recipe for safety. Do not follow vain desires, for verily he who prospers is preserved from lust, greed, and anger. If you want to control other people, first control yourself. Solitude is better than a society of evil people. In the matter of justice, all should be equal in your eyes. God will help him who moves in the way of God. The foundation for all a person's troubles is his speech. Justice and fairness are good, nay, it is better. Intentions count in your actions. Knowledge is the life of the mind. If you expect the blessings of God, be kind to his people. When knowledge is limited, it leads to folly. When knowledge exceeds a certain limit, it leads to exploitation. There is greatness in the fear of God, contentment, in faith of God, and honor and humility. If anybody seeks your advice, offer right and sincere advice. Every day, nay, every moment, try to do some good deed. Without knowledge, action is useless, and knowledge without action is futile. It is difficult to be patient, but to waste the rewards of patience is worse. O men, you are busy working for the world, and the world is busy trying to turn you out. It is a matter of shame that in the morning the birds should be awake earlier than you. Use the same measure for selling that you use for purchasing. He who prays 5 times a day is in the protection of God, and he who is protected by God cannot be harmed by anyone. Do not look down upon any Muslim, for even the most inferior believer is great in the eyes of God. He who is not impressed by sound advice lacks faith.